Mizuno's Neo Zen was almost perfect. I say almost perfect because there's one thing that I think they should do better next time. And I want to start my review like this because I will do the disclosures, tell you who the heck I am, as well as review the shoe in detail. But this is probably the most value add I can give for someone who might be looking to buy the Neo Zen. The fit. You see, Mizuno announced Secret Shoe 001. This shoe here, that. And that is one of the most striking looks in any colorway I've seen. And Mizuno does this very well, like this. When they announced the Wave, Rebellion, Pro, Beta, and these were the colorways, they just do it so well. So I was super excited. Anyway, they sent me a 9.5 UK, which is this, and it didn't quite fit right. It ran too long, had excess material at the front. And that was the one downside. It therefore meant really tying it down and it just didn't feel as good as it should. Anyway, they then released the official shoe in the official colorway and I requested that they send me a half size down. So this is a 9 and it fits just right. My name is Aubrey. I'm an average runner, simply trying to be less average by the day, and I'm good. Really good with being me. A happy new year to you. We're about to start 2025 and I wish you nothing but success. Not even to do with running or running shoes, just you generally. Thank you for checking this video out. Out of disclosures, out of all the shoes you're seeing here, these were all sent to me by Mizuno, apart from this one, which I paid for with my own money, but the rest of these have been sent by Mizuno for purposes of review. I wanted to start with the weakness, the drawbacks of the shoe that I think can be improved next time, just to put you at ease that I'm not under any pressure to just talk really nicely about this shoe. With that said, the 3 things that you need to know. The number one reason why this will be the shoe you should consider is its price. 130 pounds. 130 pounds. Once I tell you about what's in this shoe, you will also love that price. The second thing is the weight, 261 grams. I can't really knock it for that. That's a really decent weight. It's a daily trainer. And next is the stack height, 39.5 at the back, 33.5. I have to be all precise and tell you all about it. 33.5 at the front, giving you that 6mm drop. Let's start with the heel. The one thing you will notice is with it being a booty construction, a one-piece upper, there isn't a lot of structure at the back of the shoe over there. You'll be able to bend that. Now that's quite rare for a daily trainer. But you must remember, if they did have a whole lot of structure with a one-piece upper, it just wouldn't work that well. And I don't have any problems with that at all. It does have race day vibes in terms of how minimalistic it is. The other thing, bang, this thing here, the heel tab. This thing makes it a breeze to put this shoe on. Without it, you're having to pull this on and you can catch your thumb in there while your foot's going in, and that's painful. They've done really, really well to put that in. It makes putting this shoe on a breeze. The last thing I should tell you about the upper, they've reinforced that collar. You're gonna see that there's a different type of stitching that goes all the way around to give you that lockdown within that heel collar. Once your ankle goes in, it actually feels really, really well held in there. And that is due to that stitching that you're gonna see all around that. Bang, now let's talk about the tongue. It's a one-piece upper, so there really isn't much of a tongue. But I'm going to talk to you about 2 things, one good and one bad. The good thing is at the top of the tongue, where you see that Mizuno logo, it's very, very intentional that rubberized piece is there. It gives you a very good padding to avoid that lace bite. And when you tie down, all of that pressure going against the top of your foot. That's really, really nice, and it works very well. The one bit I didn't like, if you don't get your sizing right, this will bunch up here. This part here will bunch up in the tongue as you tie it down. I had the same thing in the Neo Vista. Therefore, I want to just emphasize the need of getting your sizing right. It's important that you get the size right. Otherwise, in my 9.5, I think you can actually see what I mean. Just by me holding the shoe like that, you're gonna see that the tongue on the top here scrunches up a little bit. Make sure you get the right size for the Mizuno Neo Zen. Let's talk about the lacing. Now to land this point, this is Adidas's Prime X2 Strong. It's a one-piece booty upper. The reason why I love what Mizuno has done, I think they've implemented this lacing better than Adidas did in the Prime X2 Strong. When you look at the eyelets of that, the way that is, it doesn't feel 250 pounds worth of design. I just feel that is a much better implementation of lacing on a one-piece upper. In terms of the laces themselves, they do the job. All right, let's talk about the midsole. Now this is Mizuno's Wave Rebellion Pro. This is their top tier race day shoe. The next level down, which is in Mizuno's Neo Vista, is this Mizuno NXT. So that's XP, this is NXT. I don't know what the heck that means, but I just know it's the notch down. For the Neo Zen, they've used the same foam. It's basically the Neo Vista without the plate in it. You see, the Neo Vista has that nylon kind of based plate in there. They've removed that. It's essentially that. But the way this feels is much, much softer. Obviously, they've removed the plate, and I love it for that. Now, if you're looking for a shoe to go fast in, this won't be that shoe. Again, though, depending on what kind of paces you do, my channel is geared towards your everyday average run. To prove to you that this can be used for running fast in, I raced a 10K. I'm trying to do a time trial to see what my fitness is, and I did my 10K in 56 minutes and something. I'm gonna go out again and try to beat that time, maybe in a different shoe, maybe in this shoe. But please don't let people dictate what shoes you're gonna wear without considering where you are. I think this is gonna be for your everyday runner to do anything you wanna do. Easy runs, long runs, your intervals, even race day, depending on what paces you do. If you're looking to get faster, then maybe look into the Neo Vista or push it, I don't know, into a carbon plated shoe. The other part that sort of negates how squishy this foam is this rocker here. You see how that curves upwards? That's what's gonna help you with your step in forward. That combined with, I feel, how responsive this foam is, it works great. Bang, outsole. And an outsole really isn't a lot to talk about. It has full coverage on all parts that's exposed. This part here, the white in the middle, is not really exposed, so it doesn't really need anything special, but it's full coverage, and I must say, I do really enjoy the grip that it gave me. Like I said, I've done a race in this shoe, I've done a whole lot of workouts in this shoe, and it held up. There's no change from the Neo Vista, therefore, I know it's gonna work very well. The other bit that I should talk about, because there's no plate, because there's quite a lot of foam in this shoe, it could get a little unstable. The way Mizuno's gotten around that is if you look at the shoe this way, it does have a narrow appearance, but that outsole, as you can see, kind of extends out. So the widened base is what's gonna help provide the stability in this shoe, and I do like it for that. Okay, let's summarize it here by telling you its weaknesses, what you should look out for. I think one, it is highly breathable. Depending on where you live or going in winter, it's gonna be a struggle. The second thing, they've launched with this white. Now, where I live, it's winter, it's rain season, and I've tried my best to look after this shoe, and that's why it's almost not really seeing any visible dirt, wear and tear. But the colorways that they've launched with, be careful, they're gonna get dirty super quick. Eventually, they will launch other colorways like they have done with the Neo Vista, so that's probably gonna help. But the biggest drawback is that sizing. I would highly recommend you go half a size down if my recommendations have worked for you in the past. Don't necessarily give up trying the shoe because of the sizing thing. Go a half size down. I'd love for you to try it and let me know what you think. Before you go, I've done a video here. Click on this video and you're gonna see me explain the full lineup of Mizuno's shoes, the Wave Rebellion Pro, Neo Vista, and the Neo Zen. I'll see you on the next one.